I was just waiting for everybody to come. I have a giant fucking wasp behind me. Trusty notebook. Always need that, don't you? Just waiting for everybody, guys. I don't know who's here. No comments coming up. It's not, there's music, but it's not my music. It's someone else's music. Hello, hello, hello. Like I said, I'm sat kind of just waiting. Cass has got the link, but I'm just waiting for her to join. Then I can accept. Do-do-do-do. Hi, Shelley. Are you well? Now, don't be bullying me. If you've come to bully me, I'm going to cry. I'm going to run away and cry. You know I'm joking, right? Sort of lags a little bit, so I have to wait for comments to actually come up, I'm afraid. I know, right, Shelley? Love you. Don't let it stress you out, okay? It's not worth it. I don't even know who he is. Oh, well, hello, my gorgeous little bitch. Tan just entered the room. Woo! Of course I am. Of course I am. Nanas. That's my new name. I've gone from I've gone from fishy fanny to tuna flaps. It gets worse. It gets fucking worse. Just waiting for Cass, okay? Shall I talk like this? Shall I be like so posh and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. Or shall I sit and cry? Oh God, I've got nobody. I'm all alone. Let me just get my kids 2 minutes. I've got nobody. Bitch, I'm ready for you, Bridget. I know you're watching. I've been ready. I've been ready and waiting. Oh no! Well, you've got no money. Then what am I crying for? All right, doll. I've got my own. She is. Oh gosh, hang on. I'm gonna drop you off last. Cass is just putting some clothes on. She was showing me her naked self. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I am totally kidding. You should just put in a dress on, all right? What is with that? It goes right funny on one side of my hair. Yes, yes, I'm an idiot. But actually, more to the point, I'm doing better and I'm feeling good. And I cursed someone for life. And pretty soon they're going to realize that when they mention any of our names comes out of that tongue and shit's going to hit the fan in her house. Or am I joking? Or am I joking still? Oh, it's an hard one, that, isn't it? I'm just joking. Do you have a kettle? I got a whistler. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yeah, I swear all the time, Tan. I'm effing it and blinding it willy-nilly, me. Curse all the time. Hi, Flicker. Flicker's in the house. Watch it get dirty as fuck. Oh. Come on, Cass. We're all waiting for you, you know. Oh, before we continue, I must just express viewer discretion is advised. This video may contain adult content only and is not suitable for children. Please be advised. Watch at your own discretion, just in case it gets dirty. Thank you. Thank you. You want to go muff diving then, Flick? Let's go muff diving then. Yeah, go get a cuppa. It's all right. We'll wait for you. Not a problem, Cass. Not a problem at all. Who's got music on? Not me. Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I don't want any like strikes or anything. Yeah, because it's not me, it's the people. Delivery, I know. On his way. New stuff's coming. I'm having a delivery.
I am watching.
Hi, Ted. Gangster in the house. Gangster in the house. They were a big fuck off wasp when I came in here. I had to chase it out, man. I was the only little broom. Come here, you little bastard! Come here! Like an old woman hour, I tell you. Exactly. It's because you've got teeth. I keep telling Michelle, I keep asking Tan and Flick, I'm like, come to the other side. You don't know until you've tried it. Muff diving. Come on. Not interested, man. Not interested. I'm in my cabin, guys, if you're wondering. Oh, have you seen my new throne? Hi, Stephen. Do you want to see my new throne? Okay, so this is like a bigger throne, but I have a single throne that's at the top of my stairs. Can you see? It's all wood and gold, and it's all, well, symbol and stuff in it. It's pretty cool. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, PJ, you are not a rat. You're far from it. Just tell it how it is, that's all. When you find truth, you just tell people how it is, and that's how it needs to be done. Stop dancing, Claire. Sit the fuck down. Anybody think I'm on fucking drugs? I'm not on drugs, by the way. You should be able to, Kath. You should be able to. Don't be shy, people. Don't be shy. Dorothy, how's my lovely booby lady? The lady with the big boobs entered the house. 2 minutes, guys. You're my dogs. Babs. So yes, it's a new throne. I have this 3-1, and then I have one on its own upstairs. It's like, it was like 1,000 something, but it's so comfortable. It's so nice. So Cass mentioned that, hi Shaz, I should read a poem that I wrote that is up on my channel, but people might like to hear it again. If you would like to hear that poem again, I'm more than happy to read it. It is up to you guys. I am Shaz, but I have my ups and it's really hard to explain. I can go from being absolutely fantastic to being wiped out within what it could be 5 minutes. It's literally like that. And I'm sure, like, speaking to such as, thank you, PJ. Would you like me to go muff diving on you? Sorry, what the seriously? Ooh, can I come to your villa, Shelley? That's all right. That's all right. I have a family that owns a vineyard in France. So, jealous much. That's what I'd say. Jealous much. She's the yellow. Hello, darling.
I've got to still do my face yet. You've got to have to wait for that bit. Can you hear me?
That's all right. Well, they want me to read the poem, so I'm going to read the poem anyway.
I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. I'm not hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll take a while to work out. I think it'll take a while to work out, Cass. Okay, guys. Best not read you that. I mean, unless you know what it means.
Audio
Un cuento
essay.
de Hades para adultos, inspiración de los cuentos de Hades habituados, pero diferente escribí pochi.
There you go, I can hear you. Yeah. I'm getting good at this shit, you know. I'm starting to understand how to do it. Like, I've literally just got out
I
of
write
bed.
them all in my little book. The book, this old book that gets thrown everywhere. It's had coffee spilt on it, and God knows whatever else. By the way, just so you know.
Are you going to read? Was you going to read the poem? I was listening and I had to click in, so I don't know if you read it or not.
Not yet.
Ah, good. I didn't miss it.
I'm just looking for it because it's where I write all my poems and all my stories. So, this could be it. Yeah, let's see. I think this is it, guys. I think I found it. I'm sorry about the sun. I don't have anything up. I don't have any curtains up because I like people to spy on me. I'm really an idiot. Okay, so it's actually had a few names. Words to define life, fate, destiny. It's had quite a few names. So those of you fickle enough to concentrate on just makeup and skin, let me rephrase that, shall I? Those of you fickle enough to concentrate on just my makeup, my skin, and the clothes that I wear upon my back. I shall always make an effort, and not one day will I lay down and be poor me, for I know my fate and my destiny. You with lies on your tongue about anyone but yourself every minute. Maybe you should put that camera on and show people your house, garden at the back, your sofa at that window, and all the crap stuck to it. It's true. Think I wouldn't get evidence? Then you're thicker than what I actually believed. I have mounds of it yet to be seen. I am not the weeping, pity me one. I have a real life. I know where I belong. Oh, and by the way, I am now very strong. They watch, and what is best, you actually know. How their hate for you does grow. Now, it grows now. Grow, yes, yes, you are in such a mess. A vast amount that you already understand, and you probably already guessed. I laugh at your pathetic life. I really do. It makes me smile. Knowing they're coming for you. Like the nightmares. Are you used to them yet? It's just the beginning. The beginning of a whole storm running at you. Beast and unseen, nothing to keep you safe. They've all seen you and your lies and your jealous ways. But you know this. One thing you know is that never should you have begun. Never should you have lied and lied. In fact, you know what? You should have run. Yes, run, little piggy, run. Oh, I forgot. You can't, can you? Well, then, I'll just wait until they've finished, until every bit of you have destroyed. They will then tell me it's done. They will then have much fun. Ha ha ha, run, little piggy, run. That's one of them.
I love that. Very talented.
You what, sorry?
Very talented. I like.
Not
Yeah,
really. Not really. Cass, to be fair, I'll tell you where it comes from. It comes from my feelings. If I feel something at the time, I write it down, and that's how it tends to work with me.
And I used to like rhyme things and sort of.
As you feel it, yeah.
As you feel it, yeah.
It's kind of it works best for me. And we have another one. A lovely person. Well, in fact, shall we start from the beginning? But when I start from the beginning, it might get a bit because of what, but never mind. Once upon a time, in a land called Welsh lived a little dirty rat, whom now misfortune shall befall. At first, she may have had wonderful beauty when young and lively. You won't know that now, for the rat is so ugly, she hides it. Oh, and how good a rat she sure was. At first, it went all her way as she collected her many lap dogs. She hid the fact she lived in filth, hid the dirt and grime, of course. What she never understood, someone would get evidence over time. The ugly rat pretended to have issues, more than I can say. Remember, she sat crying, yet needed no tissues. The more she lied, the more she pretended to cry. The more she cried, the more people that begun to see and just walk on by. A lovely person, she would say. About her character, not a bad bone, she would say. Then spite and jealousy would run from those special little rants every other day. The more and more she became a bully, grotesque little rat, more lies and disgusting words that she spat. All that time, as she got so ugly in her ways, sending fate to herself, she really wasn't thinking. She really wasn't thinking. Why would she? Because to do this would require some truth. I'm going to choke. To do this would require some proof to leave those thin lips that barely exist. Oh, but how many have seen and understood all your lies and not an ounce of good? So when you thought you could fool this time and continue to do so, you forgot about the vengeance of the beings and how they have sowed calm and made of your fears. You see, you tried to fool this one like a twat, but you forgot, you scrawny little rat. You messed with a fucking cat.
That's my favourite. I love that bit. That was like, to me, I was like, yes!
It's only the truth, right?
Have
you ever tried to drink a tea bag? I've never tried to drink a tea bag.
Drinking.
What you about? I am. I crawled up there this morning and she shut me back out.
I didn't need to pull you out, you just came out automatically. I didn't need to put my finger up there.
Well, it's funny she should say that. It's funny she should say that because isn't she the one that makes it public that in order for her to have a shit, she puts her hand up her ass and pulls her own tit out? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It was possibly.
Yeah, I mean, hello. And no offence, that is one of the first signs of over drug use. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah, does nobody know medically?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. I know because I'm going to tell you all this. When I were a glamour model, I took fet. I took fet to keep up all night, to work all day, to be up again.
And I got psychosis.
I've done it.
There's some people online right now that show look, I exfoliated and it's made my skin all red. Sorry. But there's some people online right now who show clear signs of obvious psychosis. And
yeah,
psychosis, I've been there. I mean, she knows damn well I've been there. And I can see it a mile away. I can see it in anyone a mile away. You know what I mean? It took me a while. Yeah, it took me a while to. Yeah, psychosis, like as in speed psychosis, like just purely from the drug. Because obviously, I have a bit of like psychotic side as well. But like the speed psychosis, it wears off the longer that you're off the drug. And I'm sorry, but it hasn't worn off on her very well, has it?
No,
it's still there.
You're absolutely right. Because I'll tell you something now, right? When I came off it, when you come off it, you are the nastiest person. You are.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
Such a horrible drug because you become so dependent upon it. Like
you do. And Cass isn't it true when you come off it, Cass, right? And Cass didn't even know this because I've not tell her. I've just made it public now, by the way.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's never been public. I've just made it public now. And Cass knows.
Most
Cass will
people of our generation tried it.
Yeah, she will recognise that when you do come off it, honest to God, the stuff that spews from your mouth is vile. It's vile. That is one of the first signs.
It's like raging PMS constantly. You don't even like you don't treat even the people that you love the right way you should. Like
correct.
And you know when certain people go ranting off in the middle of the night, to me it just screams like. I've been there. I've been there in that.
I've been there. I know. I've been there.
You can't like deny it when you know.
Right, and that's the thing, isn't it, Cass? That's why I knew, and I knew Cass were being so fucking honest because at the end of the day, I've been there myself. I have been there in my 20s.
The thing is that I don't know why she feels that it's like something to get me with because. Like,
it's not.
I admit myself. I'm open about myself. Do you know what I mean? You can't really attack someone on something they've already.
No, exactly, Cass. Exactly. And the best thing is to be open. And I've not made it public or anything that I'd done when I was a glamour model. I just said to people, look, it's an harder life than what you think, right? It's not all about this. You're controlled. Every part of your life's controlled.
Yeah, I was a model at like 14.
Yes,
and
isn't it, Cass?
That's a big part of what led into that. It's the anorexia and not wanting to eat, and that was
exactly. It's actually, believe it or not, right? It's one of the worst things to get into the modelling industry and stuff when you get into a certain crowd of people and they're all this, that, and they all push you to do it. They're all like, no, you need to do it because if you do it, you'll keep your weight down. You'll keep your work going.
I've always said, when I think about the fact that they employed me as a model because I was anorexic, without a doubt, I would not have got that job if I hadn't have been anorexic. And it totally encourages anorexia.
Right, I'm going to tell you.
And they push it on you, you know.
I'll tell you the God's honest truth, and I'll tell you exactly how it is. And Cass will agree with me because she knows how psychology works. I was abused pretty bad when I was a child, right? I had 11 A-levels, bear in mind, 11. And I still went pole dancing. And then somebody approached me to be a glamour model. And I still went into that. Why? Why did I do it? It's psychological. It's from the abuse.
For me, it was as well, I think. I was just always a rebel. Like I rebelled, but it was rebelling against abuse and that as well. You know what I mean? It was
exactly. Honest to God, right? I ended up in that kind of work at first because it's a psychological thing and it can't be helped. It really can't.
Like for me, like I didn't start taking chemical drugs till later in life. Right, so
I was in my 20s, Cass, when I went through it.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, but by the time I'd hit what 24, 25, I was off it and just the person that I am now. Yeah. But I know what it's like. I know. Oh my God, it's hard. It's so hard, and you are the nastiest person ever to meet.
Yeah, and I like every time I tried to give up, I just couldn't be like that. I couldn't handle being like that, and I couldn't because I didn't have anyone to help me. Really, there was no one to take over and let me sleep or anything. You know what I mean? So it was really hard getting straight off of it. But it's something I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've overcome. My kids are proud of my. I've just seen someone saying that our kids must be ashamed of us. No, my kids are like embarrassed by us or feel bad for that. She feels bad for my kids or our kids.
My kids love me very much.
Bad for her kids. My kids look and go, I'd much rather have my mum and everything that we go through together than have that.
No, Llama, they say run while you can. Run the fuck away.
I did think that was funny. I love saying I love you, Llama. That was probably the only bit of sense that she taught throughout the whole thing. Oh, that's a really dark one.
Yeah, anorexia is self-harm. You see
It
that?
is. That's what the doctor always says. The anorexia, the speed abuse, and
It's all self-harm.
like literally, obviously, I used to do other types of self harm, but it was all connected, very much connected.
Yes, please wait for hell to freeze over. Please do that.
Yeah.
If I don't know if you can actually see them, guys. To be honest, I try and show people, but that's hard to see in this light.
I love your shed. I really want one. Like, I want my little shed to be done like it.
But anyway, I've got slash marks on my arm from when I used to self-harm.
Yeah, same.
So I've been there, done it. And that's why I don't get it, because I've been there, so I know that. And that's why
I thought it was quite comical that someone who defends a certain other someone for being a self-harmer and all this
no,
stuff, and to sit there and make jokes about me admitting that I'm a self-harmer.
That's
very, very crazy, isn't it? Like how his morals work.
You know, and that's the thing, isn't it? It caused me to actually attempt suicide. So when a person's gone that far and they're willing to carry on, you know for a fact, right? You've got to bear in mind now, if anything happens to me and I do that, it's who you want to look at, everybody. It's who you want to look at, because he told me I need to go and kill myself.
Yeah.
And she's also threatened me, saying that he's going to come and take me in a van and do this and that to other than me. So if I go missing, there you want to look.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now. I will tell you that now.
You wouldn't go down without a fight, love.
Exactly. You do want to disappear, you do, Shelley. And you don't want to admit it to anybody. That's what, one of the things you won't do. But no, Tan, I don't think that's the reason I am like, I just am like I am, and I wear what I wear, and I wouldn't say it's different personalities or anything. It's just me. I feel like I can be this really outgoing, creative person, but then
like that as well.
Then I can go really inside myself and just go quiet.
I like, you can tell by what I'm wearing, or if I'm wearing makeup and that, like how I'm feeling, and if I make the effort, and I usually go with something that's a bit different from everyone else. You know what I mean?
Cass, you need to save Lima from getting married.
Can you imagine the children?
Oh God.
Mixed rat and llama.
Yeah, it's probably what it is, Shelley, to be fair. It probably is.
I wonder how you go about doing that.
But bear in mind, Shelley, that's not because of them. It's because of what they've done, and I have that on record. So
they're bullies. That's who they are. They're just bullies trying to destroy people, and they will go to every extent for it.
Yeah, the thing is, people know now, don't they? So
I think they do. I think it really has got to the point now where they are.
Do you know what? I think they did, Tan. That bullying, all them comments and everything, it caused me to try and commit suicide. It's on my records, love.
Yeah, it does.
Because I were already depressed.
I don't like mentioning it much on my channel because of the fact that my kids are watching and they don't need to know that I felt that bad over the internet drama. But I really did get like that bad last year because of it. When I left, the whole community was leave or end up dead because of it, because it was that bad, and that was ridiculous for me to get it. I'm fighting for my life every day, and I want to be alive every day, and they're making me feel like I want to not be alive. Are you fucking me? No.
Yeah, she even says it, and it's disgusting, because at the end of the day,
she'd literally throw a party on her fucking panel, and have everyone on to celebrate when I'm dead. Like, you know what I mean? She makes that quite clear.
We went on the live, right, trying to explain to him, you don't understand. She's at the point where she's going to commit, and everybody were laughing. They thought it was funny. That night I'd done it.
Yeah.
And it's all on record, and police know. And she can lie for her teeth all she wants, but I know full well she's been questioned and arrested and released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's created a lot of it herself, hasn't she? Like almost all of the major attacks I've seen have had either her or one other person connected into it, all clearly loving the drama and creating the drama.
Do you know what, Shelley? It's all forgotten, and I'll tell you why it's forgotten and forgiven, right? Because I've been there and I were on her side and I fell for it.
Yeah, we all fell for it.
I fell for it. I fell for it as well. Yeah. So I know how good she is at what she does.
Yeah. Like, you really do believe that you're gonna, like, if I don't help this person, they're gonna kill themselves.
Yeah,
so I felt like I've got to help her.
Yeah, I've got to help her.
I went in hard on the likes of Eileen and that. And you know, everyone that was Eileen's friends at the time. I was like going hard on them all the time.
I love llamas. Llamas are gorgeous. I wouldn't like a mating with a rat. Oh,
God. I could just, like, I'm having images in my head and it's not really, it's weird.
Well, I was quite open when I showed everybody the messages, cast and everything. I showed them from start to finish about how much I tried to help her and what I'd actually said, and how she admitted in those messages that she needs help and she promises.
When you think about how she put me out to people back then, especially, and all I had really done was try to help that girl. I gave up working on my channel. I was hardly doing anything on my own channel. I was over on hers every single night, running it, making sure the trolls weren't there. Because you know, these trolls who we get accused of beating have been in her channel ever since she started, because she always has enemies, because that's the way it is. But it's quite obvious now if you watch what them trolls are saying, who they are. They're not from our
I don't want you to beat yourself up about it, Shelley. I really don't.
Yeah, what's done is done with the past. Like, at the end of the day, I've made a decision when I came back that I'm going to make a fresh start with people, and give everyone an equal chance. You know, I don't need to hold on to all of what happened before.
Exactly, we don't because I swallowed it. We all swallowed it, Shelley. We all swallowed it, love.
Literally every one of us has at one point or another believed. All of us believed we were doing the right thing by being loyal to the wrong people. Is what literally happened, and like, to make the assumption that they can all be friends, even though they've clearly, like, certainly her and Eileen are not friends. They're never going to be friends. They've always played this game and they've always talked in the background, but it doesn't mean they're friends. If they were friends, they would be supporting each other.
If she wobbles around, rest of her teeth will come out. Very real. Swimming with them. Yeah.
Needs to give her.
No, I haven't. And you know this, I can show you statements to prove I haven't. It's still at £220. Is what I'm owed. It's true.
Has everyone been paid back yet?
Man. I've got loads of jobs for you.
Oh, Maureen, like, we don't even hear from Maureen now, do we, really?
No, because of what she did.
Yeah, she's gone, like, and having peace on the TV instead, which is such a shame. It's such a loss to the community. Like, when I left, the amount of time that I was, like, gutted to be out of the community. And
I'm sorry, I have to. For years and years and years. I can't do her accent, man.
No, I can't do her accent either. Flicker the gangster gonna send a horse to us. I was just joking about Flicker the gangster thing. That was hilarious.
All right. I kind of like, yeah, kind of like gangsters anyway, don't I? I sleep with them.
Yeah. I go with
I sleep with murderers.
I'm not afraid of a gangster. That's why I'm not afraid of MD. Some of the blokes that I've hung around with most of my life have been like much more dangerous than that, and I'm not going to like be scared of or intimidated by a little bully. I was going to say like something else. I won't go in for the personal. I won't go in for the personal attacks. Just facts.
Oh, of course they will. Of course they will. They'll use everything against me. I don't care. Just have it all laid out, because I can guarantee you want to dig shit up, go dig it up about Nikki first, yeah? Then come back and laugh at me, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
because if you go and dig it up about her, you'll read what her pastor's like, and it's diabolical. It's diabolical. I'm not done. Just, no.
There's a lot more that hasn't been shared so far.
Yeah, she still owes me £220. And I can prove it.
Isn't it funny how the only one that she's trying to pay back is the one that will lie for her and say that he's paid back anyway?
Yeah.
And she hasn't asked any of her new friends for money, apparently. We can ask them, can't we?
She doesn't. She wins.
Of course she won't. But she asked me and all of us within weeks of speaking to us.
Yeah. Right.
But now she's been caught out. Of course she's not going to ask them. She knows they know her business.
Yeah, because at first she's all nice and like, yeah.
That's why she's trying desperately to find new friends that are a bit more vulnerable.
You know,
and yes, she does seek them out.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she, Cash? She goes, oh, I've been through that too. And I don't know if you sent messages about her asking for money, but the first one was, I need food.
I haven't eaten for 3 days.
Yeah, I've got no food. The next one,
passing out because I haven't eaten. Like, I can go without food for a week and still not pass out. That girl was passing out with like
and then
a back of pencils to suck up.
She needed to borrow a tenner because a daughter were getting on at her because she owed a daughter a tenner. That's in them messages as well. And then she was going on about something about a brother-in-law were in a mess and she needed money to help him and she didn't want to leave him, but she's got no family and nobody talks to her. So that confused me a hell of a lot. So yeah. And then it repeats itself. It goes back to, I've got no electricity. I've got no food. It's the same. Yeah. That's a very good.
I've actually got all the screenshots and it shows exactly the same. It's exactly the same. And it's exactly the same as everyone else that I've seen who's like revealed that she's been asking them for money.
Well, this is the thing. That is what happens when you're on drugs. I'm sorry. You want to know the truth. That is how it goes. You repeat your story when you're asking for things to different people. You repeat it and repeat it.
You're that desperate that you think they won't realise. Right. You think they won't. You think they're going to believe the lies. You know.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. It is. It's just a matter of time. That's true. And I think, like I said, I honestly thought she was going to take my help.
Yeah.
Where she'd have been now would have been, honestly.
Dorothy even offered to help her get like counselling help for money, counselling help medically, get a medical doctor's appointment sorted for her.
Yeah, I did.
If you do all these things for someone to try and help someone and they're turning you down, it's pretty obvious that they're playing a game. There's a game to be
I offered her a place to stay. I offered a partnership in my business to take over it when I was gone. She'd have been absolutely set for life.
Yeah.
Silly woman. Woman.
That's it. I tried so hard, like with like, and Llama did, to be fair, back at the time. It was me and Llama really like tried to sort her out because we really both felt like she was going to kill herself because of Eileen and that. But, you know, I've heard that now about every single human being that she's come across online, that they've all, at some point or another, I'm not going to come back, or that's it, I'm done with life because somebody said something to me.
Yeah.
Now that you realise how easily she says those words, you realise that it's not actually like something to jump on. But of course, people still jump on me because
Well, of course you did, Sean. Of course you did. That's why I kept everything from start to finish, because I've done fuck all wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've done nothing wrong, so that's why I kept all the messages. I kept everything because I haven't.
Literally, and you know, what are you supposed to do when you realise what she's up to? As well, what are you supposed to do when you realise that poor Maury, who is a lovely lady, I'm sorry to even like bring her up because she's not here for a reason.
If you want, I can't go into details, and I'll tell you why, PJ, right? Because the police have it. That's why. And unfortunately, due to COVID, it's taken a lot longer than usual. What it was is when I went to hers, I knew straight away what she was. I knew this, and I offered her help.
Once you get to know someone properly, in it. That's why she don't sit on camera all the time, because it would be
very noticeable. Very noticeable. And obviously, she accepted my help when we talked about it. She accepted the help, and I'm like, look, you'll be fine, honestly, I promise. We'll get you sorted and you'll be in a completely different place. And I thought that she was going to take the help. And what happened is this is the God's honest truth. I came back home thinking that things were going to be okay. She was going to get help. And then all of a sudden, and I'm not joking you, I got messages from loads of other people that lived in her area, as well as people online, saying that she was playing me, that they'd lent her money, they'd not received any money back. I just did, Ted. Everybody liked me down there. They escorted me away.
Not really. They probably thought now.
And then when I got all these, and then there was another incident, and I don't know if you remember, Dorothy, but I went live, and actually, while they were live, she told me, I am too soft. She told me not to tell anybody that her and what a bloke at time on internet, you know what I mean? They dragged me into a room and they tried to sort of corner me, because apparently I was taking Nikki away from her live stream by attracting all attention to me and talking to her too much. And Nikki was saying that's what Maverick said, and Maverick was saying that's what Nikki said.
Yeah.
And then if you remember, I brought it up on the live, Dorothy. And then Nikki turned around and said, it weren't me, it was Maverick. It's on a live. So anybody can see it, it's on a live.
She uses everybody else to keep her like live stream running, though. That's why she has the panels and that, because she hasn't got anything decent to say. So
what I did, it's Claire Elizabeth, honestly.
Unless she's talking about the drama and hating on someone.
Yeah.
She is a dead fish. She's a completely dead fish.
They didn't want me bringing that up on a live, because then it made people realise, well, why was the corner Claire in a room and said things like that to her when it's Claire that's keeping her live going? Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So there were that, and then PJ, I just got more messages of people telling me not to trust her, and they gave me a list of drugs that she were on. They told me stories about what she'd done, and I confronted her. And her reaction to my confrontation was, I'm not allowed to go watch a certain channel. She'd been watching me, PJ. She still does. She watches every channel that I go to. She watches what I do.
Mine to me as well. Like, you know, if I'm going somewhere regularly, they all turn up and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in her area as well. Yeah, because they felt sorry for me. Honest to God, they felt sorry for me, and that's when I
can understand as well, because if they really like, I mean, I've heard from a few of those people as well, and I would, if it was my business, if I was sitting there and watching someone else coming in trying to help this person and they're clearly going to be mugged off, I would have to say so as well. That's why I'm sitting here mentioning it now, because about Nu and her money issues, is because I won't let it drop. People need to know that should not be happening, and it needs to be controlled. The only way to control it is for people to know. because she is an addict and she will keep doing it. Even if she's just an addict to begging, she's an addict and she will continue this behaviour, and people will be taken advantage of. And that is wrong. It's wrong
this is what I'm saying.
allow that to happen. Like, we shouldn't
Ted. Believe me, when I say I've got stalkers, I have many stalkers. Not just
I'm Ted Stalker. Good man.
I have quite a few stalkers. I'm used to it. But no, that's what it was, PJ. And when I confronted her about it, she just got triggered, and I thought all I said to her then, because she didn't want my help, all I said was, go get help and then come back to me when you are better, and blocked her. That's exactly what I did. And that were it. She were trashing me, she were calling me names.
Yeah. What she has to do is make you look as bad as possible, so no one's going to listen, so people will still be out, so she can still get away with that behaviour.
I bet they do, Dorothy.
The same as she's done to me and to Dorothy and James. These are good people. Dorothy and James and Elizabeth and that, yeah, they've always been decent people who have stuck by her, and then, you know, they've always tried to keep it decent. They've always tried to have a moral guideline by it.
I need to ask it while it's on my tongue. Dorothy, can I motorboat?
A motorboat.
I just need to ask while it's on my tongue. I'm so sorry, Cass. Go ahead.
That's right. My knockers get stalked. Yeah, I want to get my face inside them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course we did. No, not at all.
I do think it's a moral responsibility, though. Like basically they want to cover it up, and that is wrong in itself, because they're not helping her either. You're not helping an addict by fucking enabling them. Yeah.
No, you're not. You're making it worse.
Let's go to the point of, okay, if you don't want to be called an addict because you're not ready to admit it, right? You're definitely still always trying to get money out of people and under misadventure, you know, misgain. But Dorothy and James and that, like, and all them, they've always been really, like, quite decent and you know, kind people. And then she's muddied their names as bad as she possibly could, because they were going to stand there and say, you mustn't do that.
Do you know she hasn't, though? Shall I tell you why she hasn't? Right, anybody with a bit of common sense, or anybody who has a mind of their own, will go from one end, she'll mention a name, they'll go and watch other one, and I guarantee you they'll work it out themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, like she keeps telling people to go and watch her videos, see her what she's saying about me. And it's like, yeah, come and watch my videos, because I actually rarely talk about the company. Excuse me.
The only reason we have brought it up on this channel right now is because, again, I was badmouthed.
It's last night. She's put out yet another video slagging us all off. Our kids should be ashamed, embarrassed.
Bye.
It is just that's the way she rolls, in it, and it's not.
It is.
It's not okay. Like, she thinks she can say what she wants, and then we're just supposed to sit there and say, "Oh, well, we don't want any trouble, so we won't mention her back." No, you're going to get mentioned.
They're bringing trouble anyway. They're bringing trouble anyway. Do you know how many people comment on my video telling me to hurry up and down?
Yeah, exactly. Like my kids get it, and it's all based on what she's done.
Yeah, it is.
Like, she's caused so much.
You can tell it's a troll account, Cass. You click on it, you go to IP address, bingo, got you, bitch.
Yeah. Love your Flickr. Yeah. It's just like the fact that she thinks that she can do it, whatever she wants, say whatever she wants about any of us, and we're all just going to sit there and go,
I know, PJ. We are. Yeah, fuck that. No skeggy this time. Ooh, Portugal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're on with Shelley. I can do that. I'm coming. Let's all go. You can just imagine us, what could you?
No, we won't get it in.
On the lash. We were. I did nearly get kicked out of Spain once, you know.
We would. We would see that. We'd be gone, love. We'd be banned from going everywhere. Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly, Shaz. Exactly. Over and over again, like enablers as well. Yeah, jinx. It is like it's enabling behaviour, and it's the worst thing you can do to help someone like that. Someone like you.
Yeah, exactly, Shaz. Exactly that. Exactly that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that I did try and take my own life. I took loads and loads of tablets and had my stomach pumped, and I've got witnesses and records to prove it. And at the end of the day, no, you're not seeing it. You'll see mine when you put your medication in.
A touch of evidence about anything that New actually claims anyway. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever, when you went to see her, did you see scars on her body? Because I've got scars all over me. I can't.
I've got scars.
I mean, they're there all over me from self-harm, and I'm sorry, but I don't even try to hide them anymore because there's that much of them. Like, you know what I mean?
I've got scars on me, Cass, from torture.
If someone's a self-harmer, they will have obvious signs of it usually. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ended up being like I won't even go into it actually. Let's not go there. But I was really bad for self-harm at one point.
Like on TikTok. We all know about her on TikTok. I sent everybody all sorts, trust me. That's already done that.
It was definitely getting used to that, wasn't it? Oh my God, that was gross. Makes me feel a bit gross.
Anyway, Riddles.
Did someone ever tell her she looked sexy doing that? Because it's like, hey, you fucked up, mate. Don't put it out on the internet.
I did do a discretion warning.
Me as fuck. I still would not do that on the internet, by the way.
I did do a warning though at the start. I did a discretion warning. Your discretion is advised.
Yeah.
But it may turn to adult content.
I got to bring up my messages. Hang on.
Yeah, bring up your messages.
That's why I want to get on the PC.
Would you like me
There's never any conflict amongst ourselves. I'm just going to read what Dorothy said here. It's interesting, isn't it, how there's never any conflict amongst ourselves, and it's now over 6 months. We've all been in regular contact. I'm so grateful to Mum for all this done. I'm really grateful that you've all been great. I mean, you've all helped me as well as me helping you. And when I came back, I wanted it to be that I'd make a better place for us all, because this can't go on like this, can it? It's crazy. You're trying to sit in a community and have a chat. Like, we need to have nice place.
I'm a tuna flapping, fucking idiot, little baboon monkey cat.
Yeah, exactly. When she said that as well, when she hadn't I haven't commented for weeks. I showed everybody she came to my channel and made a comment after weeks of me not mentioning her once, not a single on her. I'd been ill. I was too ill. I was on the sofa. I couldn't even fucking breathe. And there she pops up at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning with a dig at me on a month-old post that was like a Shelley's poem, which is also a good poem as well. But, you know, that was her starting it again. And so then he could go, oh, look, Gaz is starting back on her. No, it's always her. It's every time it's her. Guaranteed, because I really am not that invested in it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to know what she's got to say about me, and I don't go out on my way to find out about it. You know, but she comes to my channel and does it.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, go for it.
We need to start.
The only time she ever stopped giving me shit or talking shit about me was when I left the whole community. Not happening again. I'm not leaving.
Agreed, Dorothy. Agreed.
Very much.
So the first riddle, I'm going to start us off right. Listen. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, Crackle, and who's the 3rd son?
Pop. No, because that's dad.
No, Cass. Come on, Dave. David's father has 3 sons. Their names, Snap, Crackle, and not Pip, neither. Somebody's got to know. Nobody knows. Are you real? Is this for real? Nobody actually knows. My sure I didn't. I said pop in my head and then read it again. David's father has 3 sons. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, Crackle.
David's father has.
David. That's me, that. I was slapping my head, honestly, I swear to God. I was going, fucking idiot, Claire, what are you doing? And Shelley says David. Yes, David. Exactly that. Do you want to do it next one, Cass?
Yeah, good.
Go on then.
Gotta find it first thing.
Sorry.
we talked afterwards, didn't we? Okay.
No, what are you talking about? We don't talk, us. We have phone sex.
Yeah. Okay. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
The more you take, the more you leave behind. That's my fucking money when I meet wrong person. Should have Claire.
Poor Liz. It's hard with your dominant hand bugged up, innit? Of course, Dorothy pops up with the cock. Like, that was Dorothy.
No, that's not the answer. That is not the answer. Dan, no.
And it would be hilarious, mate. We'd have a right old laugh. We'd definitely get you pulled by the end of the night, mate.
Oh.
I'm a legend at getting people pulled. Like, just go for an orgy, we'll be all right. Everyone gets some, no one gets left out.
Oh, Dorothy, well done.
Well done, Dorothy. Nice. Ooh, that was clever.
Okay, so I'm gonna next. Right, this is a pretty long one. Okay, so there are 2 fathers and there are 2 sons that went fishing. They go fishing the whole day and they catch 3 fish that whole day. One father said, well, that is enough for us all. We'll all have 1 each. How is that possible? 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing. They catch 3 fish. They go home being able to have 1 each out of the 3. They've only got 3. How is that possible?
They all caught 3 each.
No, they just caught 3. 3 fish. I was stumped. I couldn't wait to find answer.
Yeah, no. I'm not Dad's son, granddad.
Yes, correct, Shaz. Correct.
Well done, Shaz.
Yeah, they were all fathers, etc. So obviously they were all one family. Yeah, you're right.
Cool.
Prolapse. I just thought word prolapse. Oh God.
Prolapse. Was that your answer, babe? Or was you thinking of something or someone in particular?
Oh God. That's your next one because I'm going to piss myself. I swear to God.
I know I'm going to have to go and wee in a minute.
Tell you, I need some more tenor ladies me at this rate. Fucking hell, mine prolapse from years ago.
I've been working my pelvic floors hard. I tell you what, when you've got lung disease and you can't stop coughing, you learn to work your pelvic floors.
You just stick a yoni egg up your vagina and then do them.
Yeah, I have. Not right now. Not right now. Otherwise, I'd have a bigger smile on my face. But you know. But you'll never know. You'll never know now whether or not I am.
Shaz,
when I'm saying that. What's that?
I want to see Shaz chest.
Hang on, bloody chicken's got in the house.
Go on, Cass, you read the
I
next
don't
one.
want no flat stuck in my face. What 8-letter word can have a letter taken away and it still makes a word? Take another letter away and another until only one is left, yet it still always makes a word. An 8-letter word can have a letter taken away and another until only one letter is left, and it still is, every time it's still a word.
This one's good.
It is good. I really tried to think on this one, but I got quite a few. I got one of the lower down words.
Yeah.
And went from there, but then realised that it wasn't enough changes.
Is that 8 letters, guys? Come on. An 8-letter word, you.
An 8-letter word, right? I'll read it again. What 8-letter word can have a letter taken away and it still makes a word? Take another letter away and another, and it still always makes a word.
So no matter, you take the 8-letter word and you take a letter off each time, but no matter what, it still makes a word. P is a word. It's a 3-letter word.
It's got to be an 8-letter word. Now, now this is where everyone's Googling like 8-letter words.
You're very clever, Ted. Very clever. P is a word.
An egg that buzzes.
I'm just got my vagina.
Right, I used to have. I'm going to tell another story now about fucking me and my vagina. I used to have a remote control one, right? It actually pulled me my best boyfriend ever, like the one that I got on with the best, like, you know what I mean? And best looking as well. And I had a remote control vibrator. Like it was like it was similar to what the Eds are basically now, but it was like brand new when they first ever made a remote control one. Like, I bought it, and my one of my best mates like who would steal the controller off me and just be like on it constantly, like, to the point where I'd be like, please just stop, you've got to stop. And I sat on a chair once at someone's house and he's there going like this in the background and the wood on the chair started going. I was like,
Kath, that's just reminded me. I watched the craziest sex things to send people to A&E. And he bought a remote control vibrator and they did it in shopping mall. And she were having a full-on orgasm, right? And people thought she were fitting.
Oh my God.
She braid her head on watermelon section on wooden things and got knocked out and people thought she'd had a seizure.
Jesus.
We're having an orgasm.
Hey, Jim, you came in just at the right time. I am terrible though, because I used to go to the pub with that thing on all the time, like literally every Friday night I'd go to the pub.
That's not all of it. Because she were having an orgasm and her body spasmed and she got knocked out.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Little vagina, we're in a vagina. What happened to it, Cass? What would happen to it? Your body ceases up. What happens? So she went to A&E. All these people said, "I think she's had a seizure." She's like, "No, I've got a vibrator stuck up in vagina and it won't turn off."
No way, she can't. I can't stand up.
Because it had been so long. She were on that bed and I swear to God, it looked like she were trying to give birth. Yeah. I swear. Oh my God. And then
just turn my dial.
Oh, the know this guy who thought he pretended to be a vampire for his missus, and she was helpless maiden laid in bed. Oh, come rescue me! Oh, and he comes thinking he's a freaking vampire, puts cape out, right, stands on ottoman, goes to jump on bed, brays it on 4 posts to bed, and he died. He died. He died. He died. I am coming for you, he says, and he jumps. Boom. Neck broke, gone.
This is why I'm afraid, right? Am I meant to actually like have sex now in my body with everything that I've got wrong? What if I fucking die?
You might as well take that chance. I mean, he was a vampire and he died.
Can you imagine buzzing whilst buying peas in farmers? I tell you, in the years when I used to use that thing was some of the happiest years of my life. Everybody thought I was amazing because I was always happy to see him.
Her husband fucking did one. He left. He did one. He went outside and waited for ambulance because he didn't dare face people.
Really?
I mean, she's stood there, bless her. She's just gone to pick watermelons up. And the reaction on CCTV camera is priceless when he presses that button. And he does, because she goes like,
the thing is, all I can think back at it, like, it's back to the times when it's been like that for me, where it was like, oh my God, please stop. There's only so many hours you can let that thing in someone else's hands.
And then
without being troublesome.
Right, and then there's
as it turns out, this bastard thing had infrared, right? Because it was back in the day. It was back before, you know.
Did you use it? But they used with infrared.
Yeah, you get on the dance fucking floor, and my DJ mate was like, "Oi, Cass, come here. What's that fucking red line?" Oh God! Oh no! And they do one cat back.
Someone's bumhole. Oh my God!
You told me remove a set of lower dentures out of someone's bumhole. Were they trying to buy it? Or was it, I don't know. How do people do these things? Well, the thing is, I laugh and joke about it, but I have been in enough situations where I've been like, if I got caught doing this right now, it would be like, you know, that'd be the end of my life publicly. If I need to get rushed to the hospital right now, that's it. I'm done for.
But it's like there's also obvious one where he gets his banjo string snapped. So that's never good.
Yes, that hurts them, I've heard.
Well, apparently it hurts him a lot. I mean, he was screaming like a little bitch. You know what I mean? She jumped on it, didn't she? She jumped on it a little bit, and so it kind of when it went up, it bent.
I actually know someone. I can't remember. Not that I should not tell you anyway. But I know someone who's had that happen, and I can't remember who it is. But it's very painful. Apparently.
Right, tell them the answer before we get carried away.
Okay, the word startling, then starting, staring, string, sting, sing, sin, in, and I.
Yep, startling. You can take one letter away from it and it always creates a word.
Pretty cool, isn't it? I like those sort of things. They really make you think. I need a pee as well, so I'm going to just like mute the mic a minute and I'll be back, yeah?
Yeah. Are you ready for the next one? She's in the dummy. How do you spell cow using 13 letters? How can you spell cow using 13 letters? Come on, brainiacs. You got this. You got this down. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No. No. I love it. Everybody's. See, this is why these riddles are so fun, because you never know what your twats are going to put in comments. I'll tell you. CSEEO double UDOUBLEU YOU COW. Sophie cow. That's what that one is. COW. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Next one. What happened when the rubber duck fell into the bathtub? What happened when the rubber duck fell into the bathtub? What happened? What happened? A quack quack. Okay, Mo. Got into cow words. Kind of. Shaz, nearly. Nearly. Nearly there. More or less, to be fair. It's because the quack. The, the quack stimulator. The quack stimulator. No, you got it first time, Shaz. It quacked up. It quacked up. Quack, quack. Oh, God. What animal keeps the best time? Correct, Shelley. It quacked up. What animal keeps the best time? What the fuck? Dear God. God, give me strength for these bum holes. Ambidextrous. Oh, cock like clog. No, it is watchdog. The watchdog keeps the best time in the animal kingdom. What? Oh God, do I have to say this one? What happened to Einstein when he took a shower? What happened to Einstein when he took a shower? Here we go. I am dreading the answers. Well, he did, but something a bit more than that. A little bit more than that. Honest to God, you guys crack me up. The duck quacked up, Dorothy. The duck quacked up. I think that one invented. I think that one invented for jail people. Oh God. Oh, feels good to have you back, Flicker. Feels good. What the fuck, crocodile? What's crocodile? A cat crocodile. What's that going to do? He was brainwashed. That's the answer. He was brainwashed. Why don't cows have money? Why don't cows have money? I don't know. Why don't cows have money? Why don't cows have money? Ba, 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 ba. Almost, Shelley. Almost. The farmer milks them dry. The farmer milks them dry, making them utterly useless. He washed his knackers with a shower head. No, he got brainwashed, Tan. He got brainwashed. What do you like this one? What do witches stop for on the highway? What do witches stop for on the highway? Don't say flying monkeys. We've got them in his fucking cupboard.
Red knobs and broomsticks.
Because you know, it doesn't have its doing. How about next one now? A lift, a brew. Oh, they're good answers, but no. A hitchhiker. She picks up a hitchhiker.
A hitchhiker.
Okay, no, I just found it on Google. Which is the... Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I hope somebody's listening out there. Which is the largest room in the world? Which is the largest room in the world? And we've all got one. We've all got it going on.
Bringing my head. I don't know.
Because it's a fucking cow. My chat's so far behind.
as soon as I enter into a chat, it seems to disintegrate into like it's a misfit, mate. It was all you fucking misfits.
Headroom.
And you're all troublesome. You're all dirty and rude and gangsters.
Room for improvement.
Oh yes.
A broomstick.
Yeah,
it's a good one, isn't it? It's the largest room. Yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that because actually, listen to this, yeah.
I don't know how I became to be involved with you lot, Dorothy. You are the prime fucking example of a perfect
well, that's the thing, isn't it? Broomsticks were never designed for flying. The idea of the broomsticks is to show the female is more superior than the male because the end of the broomstick is a bush for the vagina. The long of the broom is the penis, simulating masculinity and femininity being as one. But who rides that penis? The witch, the woman. Right. And she can have it, so the penis is...
I always wondered if witches get fucking splinters.
Sometimes they did, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they did. I mean, but I am not making it
Nice
up.
up, my fam. It's all right, Tan. I'll
I'm not.
stay the poo up there.
I googled them riddles. I'll tell you, Ted. I googled them. Google's making it up. Yeah, the vagina in our menstrual blood is extremely powerful.
Big part of witchcraft, isn't it? Yeah.
We women, us creatures that men know nothing about, not really, we're actually far more powerful than they wish to realise. You are powerful. We all have it in our DNA. Do you know that? You just got to find it.
True.
Doesn't matter where you look. When we go back,
that was what my nan was always.
I'm never touching another broom again. It's not a normal broom, Ted. It's not a normal broom. Us women are all powerful. We are all absolutely amazing creatures. Just like me.
Nature in that. Like,
we should exactly. We go
like all of the forces of nature are within us, aren't they?
That's right. And even though, right, they say, well, we don't even need men for sperm now because there's sperm banks of sperm. Well, do you know what, right? But is that really creating a life from love how it should be? Nope. You want me to teach me how to play with your minge? Come here then. I'll do a tutorial. I'm buying a broomstick. I've got one, but mine's like coming on to 200-year-old.
I used to have a really old broomstick as well. It was like part of my. I used to have my whip, my chains, and my broomstick all hanging in my kitchen.
Make you guys one, can't I?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
No, because I always collect this kind of wood.
Oh, look at that. Look at the way she handles that, boys and girls. She's a real pro at the work. I fucking love your outfit there.
Yeah, I've got a nice sexy outfit on today.
Oh, I just shaved.
That's a joke. Hey, hang on a minute. When I had surgery, I lived in my pajamas. I had surgery and I lived in pajamas for days. A clit splinter is as bad as almost slicing it off ACAS.
I literally nearly did, didn't I? I'm very careful not to pull back the I'm much more careful about shaving now. I leave a landing strip now, but I used to go completely for the whole bit, and that's how I caught my clip. Well, yes. Once a month, I like to twat someone with me twat. I love you, Tad. That's one of those rain stick things, isn't it? Is that right?
Harlequin's bat.
Oh, it's a bat.
It's Harlequin's.
Nice. My bat's upstairs. Harvey's got my bat size because when I got robbed, he didn't have anything to come running down with. So he now has a bat upstairs. But
this is a replica. It's a replica of Harlequin.
I love Harlequin. I want to do a dress up with Harlequin one day for fun.
I'll do it. Yeah, I've done it. I've got full outfit.
Oh, really? I think I've seen you do it. Have you
not seen it? Fucking hell, Cass. I'm
sure I might have seen you like wearing it.
I'll be honest, when you see professional ones, it probably does just look like Harlequin, but it's not. It's actually me dressed up as Harlequin.
Yeah.
But that's only because
Harlequin's definitely got a little bit of me in her vibe.
You know what I think? I think she's got a bit of all of us in her. Do you know, like in her, we can see a bit of ourselves in her.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd shag her. I'd definitely go down on her. I'm just being really honest.
Yeah, I would too.
There's not wrong with being honest. There isn't. Oh, my last one, and then it's Cass's.
Yeah, I've got another one, I know.
You've got quite a few, I think. 4-letter word and it can be wrote upside down, back to front, but no matter what, it comes out the same. For 4-letter word, you can write it forwards, backwards, upside down, but it still says the same thing. I love Suicide Squad. I like the Joker from the Suicide. He's my ideal man. Just like that, though. It's got to be his character, not the person.
Yeah.
The character.
Yeah.
What's the fastest broom you can buy?
That one, they just don't know if they're going to destroy you or not.
A vacuum.
Dude,
a vacuum. Boob.
right.
Nope.
It does that. It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Noon. N-O-O-N.
Noon. Yeah.
Just like God is dog, backwards. We all should be worshipping dogs, really. They just put it back to front. Not really. I'm only kidding.
Okay, what is brown?
Boom.
What is brown, has a head, a tail, and no legs? What is brown, has a head, a tail, and no legs?
A piece of poo.
That sounds like a piece of poo, doesn't it? That's perfect description of your perfect piece of poo.
Oh, God. Depends if you've got to pull it out with your own hands. That's a bit different. Just saying.
It wouldn't be a nice rounded formed piece of poo, would it?
Pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain. There's always that borderline though, isn't there? There's always that.
Yeah, definitely 69. 69 times in there was 69. So it literally always been my favourite number.
She ain't no dragon. Dragons are about love and light. And you know our dragon energy? Our dragon energy is basically our kundalini. That's what it's talking about. It's talking about awakening the kundalini. How it coils. People always represent it as a snake, but it's actually our dragon, our kundalini. When it awakens, it's our dragon energy.
The serpent and the dragon have a lot.
No, it's all about love and light. Is dragons. They would take the glitter off some ice cream. You don't want to know. Visions in my head. Dirty pervert. You dirty pervert. Oh, do you have a dragon?
See you later, Ted. Take care, darling.
Oh, are you going?
Ted's got to get off.
Bye.
He's been mentally disturbed by herself.
Fried his brain.
I bloody love sauce. Okay, should I do that one again?
Yeah, go for it.
What is brown, has a head, a tail, and no legs?
Oh, I love it, Sophie. Love it. I love Game of Thrones. Yeah, get Kettle on, somebody. Oh, it's just me. You know. Do you like what I painted?
Me. It's your booby.
I painted him and made him. Made out of wood.
That's so beautiful. Oh my God.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. Oh my God.
Bestiality.
I came straight in with the licking and all.
I'm sorry.
You might have a towel. You might have a everybody's like straight away.
I'm glad you like it. It's meant to be a wall, but well, there's no way for it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna answer the bloody thing then. Riddle. That one's a penny. All right.
I'll give you 5 minutes to make me a drink. Go on.
Right. Bus driver and doctor are in love with the same woman, an attractive woman called Sarah. The bus driver had to go on a week-long trip but before he left, he gave Sarah 7 apples. Why? I nearly gave the answer straight away.
Yeah.
Why did he give Sarah 7 apples? To a bus driver and a doctor in love with the same woman, an attractive woman called Sarah. The bus driver had to go on a week-long trip, but before he left, he gave Sarah 7 apples. Why? To shove up her minge.
Yes, she had a serious
ran out of vibrating eggs, so we'll go with
Sophie got it.
I thought that someone would definitely get that one.
I'd sleep with you.
I just want to remind everyone that Mama said she'd sleep with me over any of you reading Wee Bitches. I love you, Dorothy. Yeah, Shaz got in there as well.
I mean, Tan. The acidic vagina thing, it's an apple a day keeps the acidity away. Sorry, I nearly think about it. Right, apples are very, very acidic. Imagine shoving that up your vajayjay every day. By the end of the week, it's dried up and shriveled like a fecking dried up oyster on a beach.
Wouldn't be a good thing, would it?
No, it really wouldn't.
Here's another one. What comes once in see, I can't even say what comes without giggling.
I know. Visions in my mind.
What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
Me. In fact, you want to know something, right? I can fucking come in under a minute, me. I bet you.
I can, I know. I can do that without. Yeah, I can do it without touching. I don't need to touch myself. Just think I've got a good sense of
I think I need to be quiet. Do you know that's why I always put a cig in my mouth, because I hope it keeps me quiet.
I'm getting so much trouble now because I'm always fucking I haven't got a cigarette in my mouth. Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah, you can do that. You need to learn.
It used to be my party trick to sit and give myself an orgasm. I'm so bad. The things that I've revealed recently. My cat has gone down the plug hole lately.
You only live once. You want to live once. Yeah. You're gonna do whatever. Yeah, that's what you see. She's like, yeah.
Oh, dearie me.
Doesn't.
Okay. Just don't stare at me. We've already talked about the Kegel book. Right, so what comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Oh, it's a shame, Dorothy. But I'm going to go live after anyway. I think I'm going to do some more crafts. After we've been live here, I'll try and do a bit more live on mine as well. Yeah, Jess goes off in space. You know what she's doing, innit?
I can't eat seeing these. Too small.
Oh.
Oh.
Me, because
it's not that big, but
I've got one like that.
I'm an unicorn! Oh my god, I'm an unicorn!
Shank you with my horn. That's my saying. I shank you with my horn. Okay, I'm going to tell you the answer. The letter M comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years. Okay, got the horn on.
Oh no, no. You see, I do have arms. These are my ritual horns.
I like that. That's lovely. That's really cool. That is.
For ritual.
My daughter would so rock that. She would definitely wear that.
Very easy to make, Cass, crafting. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm just looking at it thinking I could easily do that.
All you need, some black, them fabric flowers. Black fabric flowers. A black headband. If you can't get a thick black headband, just get a normal headband and cover it in black fabric. You don't have to add the beads. They're just, as you know, normal craft beads on wire. And they're just stitched into material under there. All this is, you can either use, you can buy plastic ones from Poundland. They're like this, but they're gold. So you have to spray them black. Or the best thing to do, right, is to get, polystyrene, for example, paper mache them.
Yes.
And put them on and paint them in that really good paint. And you literally, stick those up, you put your flower, there you go, bingo, made. That's as easy as it is.
Make them out of resin as well, can't you?
Of course you can. You can make that easy.
I'd probably go with more like little red devil horns.
Yeah. You improvise, don't you? You mix.
Red's my favourite colour.
Yeah. Well, you obviously make it your own and you improvise, but look how easy it is when you think about it. It's not that hard, is it?
Hi to the baby. Hi. Don't stand on the keyboard because we'll end up with
pussy. Hello, pussy.
Yeah.
To be fair, the cat seems to have adopted me.
She put her head under the tap when I was running it in the kitchen, making a cup of. Right. Oh, that's cool then. When you got to drop him on
the hat on to remind people who you fucking are.
Yeah.
You can actually point can go up or down. I've got a dress up yet.
When I was going to marry my kid's dad, my younger kid's dad, we were going to do it as vampires, witchy vampire dresses and that we had set up for it.
Yeah.
My dress was like a black corset. No, it was like a red velvet corset, all laced up with a inverted cross on it, and black lace that flowed all the way down, loads of layers of black lace flowing.
Oh, you'd love my dress up wardrobe. It's got cloaks in it that just trail for miles.
Oh, yeah, I was going to get him to wear a green velvet cloak.
Like this is the dress that goes with and it slits all the way.
Yeah. Pagan type.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Very, very into.
I have not actually worn any of them yet, but they're actually cool. I decided what I'm going to do with them. Look at these. So these
I was told last night in no uncertain terms that the lads kind of like my being available on camera.
A what?
Good. The lads, Dave and that lot, were saying they liked seeing my boobs on the when I was wearing a dress that revealed my boobs the other day. Okay.
They're butterfly wings, so they attach to your finger here on both sides. This goes around your neck, and then when you put your arms out, all you see is the butterfly wings. Yeah.
Oh, that's well cool.
Very easy to make, Cass, with a bit of material. A bit of material, that's all you need, a nice cover material.
Yeah.
And then you can just...
I bought my daughter a sewing machine, and I'm going to get her used. She'll make all sorts like that. She's very into all of that goth look, you know what I mean? Gothy, punky look is what she's into. I'm going to get her to make me some stuff like that.
Dorothy, I tend to wear it with black wigs, that dress. It's a ritual dress.
We could do a top calendar, girls. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me know if you want to do that. Let me know if you want to do that. I'll go into his written newspapers.
PJ can hide behind a Dorothy bat. She'll just like she'll be there and just poke her head out at the side like, hi. We don't mind if you need to hide.
Dorothy the butterfly ears. Cat man, I've only got one cat here. These are cat ears. But I have about 20 million different cat ears because I'm obsessed with being a cat thing. I think I want a cat.
You have a nice peachy arse. I prefer my arse to my tits because my tits can go up and down. Like when I lose, like if I want to be really slim, then I have to have no tits, basically. But if I gain, like while I'm where I'm at, I've got a little bit of boobage. You know what I mean? But
I prefer my bum.
If I lose half a stone, then my backs are gone. They completely vanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas my bum's always quite sort of been pretty pert and decent.
Spying outside. Are you going to tell them answer, Cass?
Oh yeah. What was it? The letter M. I did say what the answer was, didn't I? Okay, there's one more. What has many keys yet cannot open a single door? Nice house there, isn't it?
I've decorated it all.
Oh, that's lovely.
Put all the way around. And then that's the ritual table. Look.
How do your neighbours handle your eccentricities, Claire?
They hate me.
I thought they might. Yes, well, that's right. Well done, girls. Piano. I knew you'd get that one.
The men stare, the women hate me for it. So.
Yeah. As a long-term single woman, like, and where I've been very, like, I don't need a man and all that sort of stuff. I was always like, I was very independent single woman, and I'm also most of my friends are blokes. All my friends are blokes, really, and so I would get a hell of a lot of trouble throughout the years because women could not handle the fact that like the blokes would talk to me and that, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the thing is, right? You don't even see those men like as sexual. Do you know what I mean? They are genuinely your friends, and you genuinely get on better with them, and you get criticised for that. It sucks ass.
Yeah, I hate it. I do hate that side of it, being single. Like people just assume. And it's like, but I'm single by choice, so you know what I mean. I wasn't going to be changing that for anyone.
I wonder who that person is there.
Oh my god!
I'm so fucking vain. I've got my own sticker on my cabin.
I blame you. You're fucking right.
No, it's to be fair, it's a business. It's a business sticker. It's got my email and my mobile number on for massages. Yeah. My massage table's in there downside.
I had sex on a massage table once. It's actually a tattoo table. I was being.
They are the same. Exactly.
I was getting that one done at the time.
Yeah, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same. You know, your massage tables and tattoos the same. Mine's pink, but most tables are black.
Considering he was a tattoo artist.
Wait! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did anybody hear that?
There was something.
Watch. It happened when I turned my phone into where I think there's a portal, and now it's stopped.
You need to go back.
You hear it?
We need to play back because there was sound there, but I couldn't. We weren't listening enough.
Yeah, I am very experimental. And I'm gonna fucking fall on my ass in a minute.
I love expressing myself.
Right, thank you. I've got some cigarettes.
It's definitely that I was always stared at when I was a kid, and so as an adult, I sort of do things and wear clothes and wear my hair and stuff in ways so that people stare, because it's like, well, I'm going to make you look at me now, you cunts. Don't stop looking at me now. I'm not ready for you to stop looking. I used to always want them to stop staring at me, but you know.
I keep forgetting there's fucking steps. And wood. Oh, interesting that. I heard it. Plain as day.
I say go for it as well. Yeah, see, I never was very good with nails and that. I never would have had nails in the past, but because I'm doing crafting and it's on camera and with my hands, it like I've noticed, you know, that it is a popular thing to do, is to make sure that you're presentable on your hands for crafting. So I started doing it, and I'm trying to get used to wearing it. So I actually like it for my own pleasure, because I like the feeling of scratching myself. And I literally will just like sit there and scrape myself with my nails because I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
My cats like it too. My cats love me when I've got my nails. There is something keeps coming as you're moving away from, like as you're going to move like away, and then it comes.
It's weird. I'm trying to work it out, but I can't.
Dorothy.
Yeah, I've got new cameras to put up, and I'm wondering if it's that interfering because of the wires moving out and everything, you know?
I'd love to actually see a picture of you, Dorothy, just to know, like, put a pit face to the image that I've got of you. But you say you look like an insurance saleswoman. I'm sure you just look like a normal lady. Like, you're just not daring yourself to express yourself. Yeah. But some people don't need to express themselves like that. So it's like, if you want to do it, if you wish you could do it before it is too late, because, like, you know, just express yourself, be who you want to be. But if you're comfortable in your saleswoman look, then
Hello.
You'd be happy with it.
Hello.
I was always a bit of a tomboy as well. I was a gardener and a single mum. As a single mum, you can't wear nails. You can't be doing like nails and all that crap when you've got kids to look after, can you?
Hi. Hello. Hello. Dog's doing this to me. I'm saying hello to dog. It's going, it's so cute. Hello. Hello. It's good. Oh, are you lovely? Yes, are you lovely? You a lovely doggy, you are.
You like dressing up in the 50s or the 80s? Yeah, my daughter did. She like the 50s or the 80s as well. That's fine. Because she does the same as me. She'll express herself. One day she's like an 80s chick. The next day she's like a punk. The next day she's like a goth. You know what I mean? It's like literally. I've been
playing with room.
Like, I used to go to town dressed up in an army outfit, yeah, like all camouflage outfits, like, and then I'd have underneath like a onesie, like the Wonder Woman onesie, and I'd strip off from my army outfit to get in the club. Because they'd say, like, you're not allowed in the army outfit, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, well, it's okay, because I'm gonna, and I'd just strip off, and I'd have like my onesie on underneath, like Wonder Woman onesie. Okay, you can come in now. Yeah, standing ovation in the middle of town.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, guys. But I think Cass is going live because my phone wants charging. I'm not using a laptop. I'm using my phone. But it dies pretty fast when I'm live. I'm gonna have to get an iPad instead, or a Samsung tablet or something.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a lot better. You'll last longer.
Yeah. I must admit, I need to. Like, my phone's got a crack in it now, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. But
Just I found a new David.
oh really?
Mm.
I don't know who Dave Grohl is. I've heard the name. I probably do know who it is, but I'm shit at remembering names and that. You know what I mean? Like some music and that. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this again. Yeah, we'll do some more of this.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll definitely do it again. Definitely. I'll definitely do it again. I'll definitely come live more often.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing some
I don't do it
streams
enough.
where I can get you guys to come up on panel as well. Anyone that wants to join in can have a chat and that. Like some streams. Ones where I don't feel like doing crafting and that, I'll sit and we'll do like a chat where we are on StreamYards or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But I know that I have some videos that I kind of wanted to get out there and wasn't sure whether to do them live, but they're definitely adult content because it is about sex and things like that, and the woman's inner power and the masculinity within a woman and stuff. But I just got to be very careful, I think.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to hear that. I enjoy it. I really enjoy that. I think it's creativity in its own right, isn't it? It's creativity.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, Cass. I agree. But yes, I am going to get off, but I'll be watching you, Cass. I'm going to go inside, put my phone on charge, and then I'll come over when you're live and I'll watch.
All right, bye. Thank you.
All right. Love you.
See you soon, yeah.
Love you all. Love you too. Bye bye.